quite a while. quite a while, and ever since then, whenever someone enters multiple brackets, I call it the Christian, and that's just how it goes.
That is fair, but you know, now we have our next players on deck. Noskra was able to take it over Saint in their match off stream, so it's Noskra and Cinamon playing, and Noskra now bringing out the Bridget against Cinamon.
Yep. Now Bridget against a character such as Millia, I think it kind of worked. I think this matchup's like even in my mind. I haven't seen that much of it, but just in concept, oh wow, there was a lot of risk on the table there too. That was a huge burst from Cinamon. And that's like a really big thing about Bridget as well. And probably it might actually be one of the main reasons that Noskra is actually going with the Bridget in this matchup. Bridget builds up risk gauge incredibly quickly, and a lot of it is for absolutely free. A lot of her block strings are true. She gets it on media a lot of the time. She's incredibly effective at building risk, and since she's a low damage character, it's very necessary for her to do so. And if she gets that big risk hit, oh boy, you're going for a ride.
Yep. Yeah, it's definitely something very scary, as well as a character that, with access to the yo-yo stuff, can match the mobility of Millia. So I do think, you know, if you're feeling, hey, I'm a little bit more comfortable in this matchup, it's definitely the way to go. And right now, Noskra is making it work right now, picking up these game swap trades almost, but will instead force another burst out for Cinamon right at the very end.
Little bar slash. Oh, fun. I like the jump in from Cinamon. Not going to confirm, though. Going to reset with a bad moon. Going to get a hard knockdown on this corner. Good burst from Noskra. If you have a decent lead, you can definitely make this happen. If you just prevent this jump in, good starship. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh no. Oh!
Yeah. So tricky. Yeah. And that round, Cinamon used their burst like pretty early, or like about to the halfway point. So and now using that burst, being able to win the round, and it being built almost back up is actually like a great combination for them to try to take this first round back in their favor. Because Noskra was looking dominant so far on that Bridget, but a good close slash anti-air coming through. Keep that party started. Mixed City this time. The YRC's out into the corner, saying no. Oh, got caught low. And now got caught on the opposite side low. Yeah, it's so hard to deal with all this mix. Oh, that was using disc super actually, like, I was like, oh, they're like gonna use it to try to stop run, but they'll just break. But Noskra was already committed to doing the troll forward and was just ended up getting caught by the full disc and blown up for it. So good stuff from Cinamon to clutch that one out. I was looking like pretty Noskra dominant right in the beginning, but instead ended up into their favor.
Yep. Very, very good stuff. Now we're going to be heading right on into the next game. Cinamon up. Save Noskra can figure this out with the Bridget. Otherwise, we might be seeing the Soul come out pretty soon, but it definitely seems like a matchup preference thing.
Yeah, most definitely. Now, good burst out of there from Noskra. Gets to the running, but the IB allowing for a good punish on there from Cinamon. Keep it going right now. What are you doing? Yeah, JH is coming out once again for Cinamon. Like, recognizing, hey, I've been using my other tool. Not gonna work! What a great...
Get off of me. I was so confident that it was not going to be true.
Yeah. And it was sorry for it to not be true, and Noskra was committed to the throw reset as well. So, like, if they had just, like, oh, it's not true, I'm going to block, they would have, like, gotten one of my great stuff from Cinamon to be present on that gap with their reversal option right there and catch them out as they try to escape the discs. Pressure going through. Yeah, I like that. Go for dash breaks right there, but you can't stop that air movement. Cinnamon's ready to get back to the ground.
Another hard knockdown for Cinamon.
The burst? That hit, like, they weren't ready to get the big confirm off that hit right there, but that one little mistake right there allowed Cinamon to now go up 2-0. You know, it'll be interesting. Like, I feel like Noskra might be playing this as a matchup preference, but Cinamon has just been playing this so tight once they got a read on how Noskra wants to be piloting that Bridget. So are we like we might see a shift back to Soul, maybe? I don't know. Anything could happen. Pull out the Habit Chaos. I know you got one.
Yeah, I mean, possibly. I mean, oh no, we're just gonna stick with it. Noskra, very confident that they can make this work. I definitely saw a couple of input mistakes coming in those first 2 games. It's definitely just trying to like readjust. We'll see if they can play it a little bit better this time around. Maybe represent 2H a little bit more. I think 2H is very effective in this matchup as long as you're not in like cross-up range for Millia. Because 2H is like such a goated button, has like a pretty decent disc going on it. It's probably good enough to even blow up Capel. So I'm wondering if maybe we can see like a little bit more of that from Noskra instead of some more grounded middle.
Yeah, like I feel like the only time we've seen it come through was when Cinamon was pretty high up on the screen, that it wasn't like really utilizing it, like you said, its effectiveness as a disc range. We see YRC comes through and just immediately escape out of the corner. Keep that pressure going. Yes. Go for the fake cross up into a throw right there. Forces YRC from Noskra. That's the other thing, is Noskra has had to spend so much meter of these games on YRCs just to get out of the Millia pressure, and not being able to spend it on RCs or supers to get the big combo extensions. I see them keeping it calm a little bit. Once they're able to, like, as soon as they are spending meter on auto YRC, close it out right there. I think that's the big thing that they're going to be leading for. But burst comes up from Cinamon once again. Good block from Cinamon, just FDing out.
Go there, throw. Noskra doing a lot better in this game, looking like they want to close this one out. Uses the dive kick to actually catch it up back at 10. A little expensive on the meter, but not a huge deal. You have a big lead at this point. Millia needs a lot of hits to close this out. Uses the burst just to make sure we're not in any danger. And blocks the YRC. Good stuff. Noskra still in it.
Yeah, finally, I think getting the rounds that they were looking for, like from the beginning, you saw on this time, like they were able to shut down a lot of what Cinamon was doing with, I think, these well-timed bursts and these optimizing their quarter carries off their hits instead of just going for damage or setups like they were previously. Because once they're getting them in the corner, Cinamon, just having a hard time getting out, as Millia doesn't have, the best reversal tools or like defensive ability to get out of a character.
Duel 1.
Let's see what'll change right now. There we go. Yeah, baiting out that 2D right there. Giving Noskra another chance to try to keep it going, but Cinamon tries to re-pressure, reset, and re-keep that momentum. Counter hit close slash the starter they're looking for.
There we go. Super.
Yeah, and check some low real quick right there. And now, Cinamon once again sitting at this match point right here to try to move on to that loser's finals to fight Luke. See if Noskra can make this big comeback that they're looking for, but right now they're getting their ankles broken, crossed up left and right, and hit overhead winger comes through once again. Okay. Yeah, YRC's out of the that. Good gold burst though, giving them a chance to try to make a big party start. Command grab coming through.
Wow, that was a big damage on that command grab. There was already risk on the table. So much damage. Potentially here for Noskra if they can just get the hit, but Cinamon gonna get the jump in. Good stuff.
Yeah, excellent stuff over there from Cinamon to take that set 3-1.
Yeah.
But still a great showing from Noskra, making it through all the way through this far, and almost clutching out to that third place spot. But fourth is still a fantastic spot to be in.
Yep. No, very, very good stuff from Noskra, making it all the way up to fourth place and almost bringing that set back. But Cinamon was just playing too clean, and is now gonna get their chance up against Luke to potentially go on into grand finals. But this is going to be hard because Millia Happy Chaos is infamously bad. It is
Yes.
infamously